Hello, I'm Diksha Soni. Moving forward, so today is the third day of Agriculture General Knowledge Quiz, where you can win discounted coupons of FTB Organic, which is Farmer the Brand Organic. Through this platform, farmers can easily sell their branded products to the common people. Make sure not to miss it. Now let's take a look at headlines. Mahindra 575 DIXP Plus and Massey Fergussion 246 receives Indian Tractor of the Year Award 2022. Coromandel invites Farmonaut Founder Agri to give a session on Farmonaut satellite-based crop health monitoring system. Krishi Jagrans team visits ICL Apple field trial. Amul records group turnover of 61,000 crores. Chennai-based agri startup Veg Route has raised $1.1 million in seed funding. Liberate Foods Private Limited, which sells plant-based protein products under Shaka Harry brand, has received $2 million in seed funding. APEDA sets up regulations for vegan product. Now, the news in detail. One of the leading tractor awards, Indian Tractor of the Year 2022, which is its third edition, took place at Pullman Nerosity Hotel, New Delhi, wherein the experts from the tractor industry attended the event and shared their views. Rajiv Ralan, Chief of Sales and Marketing Swaraj, shared his views on the change of usage and technology of tractors in the industry. Mr. Gaurav Phul, GM Marketing and Sales Raw, CH Speciality, shared his views. Ranjit Thakur, Head Brand Excellence of Escorts, shared his views on how Escorts providing healthcare centers for the farmers for their problems. And to tell you more about the night, there were more than 20 categories of the award, like Straw Ripper of the Year, Rotavator of the Year, and Classic Tractor of the Year. But the night concluded with Indian Tractor Award of the Year goes to Mahindra 575 DIXP Plus and Massey Fergussion 246. And being a media partner of Indian Tractor of the Year Award 2022, Krishi Jagran was honored with the momentum.
In the tractor industry, you see over the period of time, a lot of usage has changed. So earlier the usage was only a cultivator or something like that. And because of the change in pattern of the farming, I think a lot of new technology has really evolved, and like PTO driven things has become more prominent, and more people have started using it.
This is typically a high cost input. If I talk about all the agri inputs which a farmer takes, this is a high cost input, and typically a farmer changes his stance in 4 to 5 years. So he doesn't want to take a wrong decision or go for a product which he feels doesn't have the right quality. And that might end up leading to a downtime during the farming season and also giving him lower life.
Two-way communication can be established between the customer and with the company. So this concept was introduced in April 2019. All the tractors are fitted with care device that is fitted around the very close to the dashboard. So if somebody wants to connect with the company, you just have to push the button. The moment you push the button, then you get connected with our call center. We receive the message, and the call center is basically having complete multilingual round the clock.
Coromandel International Limited invited Farmonaut Founder Agri to give a session on Farmonaut satellite-based crop health monitoring system with the presence of 23,000 plus farmers via Coromandel team, where he talked about how the farmers use these technologies and getting used to digitize farms and constantly generate latest satellite insights and advisory about crop health, irrigation requirements, soil health, and so much more. The main purpose of this session was to onboard at least 1 lakh plus farmers this year and to scale it even further to at least 20,000 plus villages. ICL Sr Agronomist interacted with Krishi Jagran team. Krishi Jagrans team visited ICL Apple field trial at Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Solan, Himachal Pradesh, and team interacted with Dr. Shailendra Singh, Senior Agronomist ICL, where he shared his views and ICL offerings to be better the quality of the apple.
Dedicated to improve apple farm productivity and its quality. और इसीलिए हम पिछले कुछ वर्षों से एप्पल में काम कर रहे हैं और हमारा उद्देश्य है कि वर्क फॉर बेटर क्रॉप ग्रोथ एंड हाई क्वालिटी ऑफ एप्पल्स और इसीलिए हम पिछले कुछ सालों से एप्पल के अंदर अपने उन्नतशील प्रोडक्टों को ट्राई कर रहे हैं और उनके अंदर जो भी ज़रूरत है उसके हिसाब से उसकी डोजिंग और उसको किस समय पे उनका उपयोग सही होगा उस पर कार्य कर रहे हैं। हमारा हिमाचल के किसान भाई इसको बहुत अच्छे से यूज़ भी कर रहे हैं, परंतु हमारा प्रयास है कि हर उस बारीक पहलू तक पहुंचा जाए न्यूट्रिशन की दृष्टि से, ताकि हम बेहतर से बेहतर एप्पल ले सकें। और इसीलिए हमारे उन्नतशील फर्टिलाइजर्स पॉलीसल्फेट NPK ग्रेड्स में 12-6-22 प्लस 12 कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड और वर्ल्ड एक्सीलेंट फोलियर न्यूट्रिशन लाइन न्यूट्रीमॉन्ट की सीरीज को हम लोगों ने इंट्रोड्यूस किया एप्पल में, और इसको यूज़ करके किसान बहुत अच्छे से अपने एप्पल्स को ग्रो कर रहे हैं। हमने इसको देखा है, परंतु सिर्फ वही काफ़ी नहीं है, इसलिए इन प्रोडक्ट्स को टेस्ट करने के लिए हमने नॉन यूनिवर्सिटी को भी दिया है ये इस पे काम करने के लिए, और वो लोग इस पे काम करके हमको जल्दी से जल्दी इसकी रिपोर्ट प्रस्तुत करेंगे। ये पहला साल है और पहले साल में ही जो रेस्पॉन्स हम देख पा रहे हैं ये हमारी इच्छाओं से भी, जो हम सोच रहे थे उससे भी कुछ बेहतर हमको इसके रेस्पॉन्स दिख रहे हैं। हमें आशा है कि हमारे ये प्रोडक्ट्स को सही तरीके से अगर यूज़ किया जाए तो एप्पल की प्लांट की ग्रोथ, एप्पल की फ्रूट की साइज, क्वांटिटी और कलर सब कुछ बेहतर किया जा सकता है नेचुरली। थैंक यू।
Dairy major and Amul marketer Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation reported group turnover of 61,000 crores for the current fiscal year. Amul Milk Cooperative Movement is celebrating its 75th anniversary. The dairy major is currently ranked as the 8th largest dairy organization in the world. Amul added another 8 crore to its group turnover in current session. Chennai-based agri startup Veg Route has raised $1.1 million in seed funding, which was led by Veg Ventures. Veg Ventures is a US-based venture capital firm. On the other hand, Veg Route said that they will use the new funds to enhance tech and data-driven solutions for strengthening and revolutionizing the fresh produce supply chain. And they will also plan to establish cold store warehouses and will invest in e-vehicles for last-mile delivery operations, besides extending support to farmers by establishing collection centers in smaller towns and villages of South India. Liberate Foods Private Limited, which sells plant-based protein products under Shaka Harry brand, has received $2 million in seed funding from Better Bite Ventures, which is named as Blue Horizon and Venture Debt Fund. Panthera Peak. Shaka Harry has an assortment of plant-based ready-to-eat meal and snacks for customers looking to substitute or supplement their meat intake with plant-based food. As awareness and the demand for plant-based meat alternatives pickups, the Agriculture Produce Exports Development Authority (APEDA) has set up a committee to form regulations and standards for manufacturing of vegan products. To tap the export market on this note, VK Vidyarthi, General Manager APEDA, said a committee comprising of scientists, exporters and experts among others has been set up, which is likely to submit its report by the end of the year. The Primary Agriculture Cooperative Society (PACS), which is popularly known as Societies of Samitis in villages, are set to get transformed with a different name with the CEO to undertake infrastructure development, building and managing community centers, hospitals or education institutes, and dealership in petrol or diesel, but only if the state agrees to accept a draft bylaws prepared by the center. Farmers of Ibrahimpur village at Narayanapur Mandal in Siddipet district are able to reduce input cost for paddy cultivation by approximately Rs 400 per acre by using PSB biofertilizer in dip mode. The fertilizer was first experimented in about 150 acres following which farmers came forward to use it as per the instructions of the local agriculture extension officer. And according to the extension agriculture officer TG Nagarjun, farmers used diphorium phosphate before tilling their land. However, only 40% of the DAP used by the farmer reached crops. The rest settled in the soil and took 40 to 50 days to become soilable, which prevented zinc from reaching the plant in the long run. AJAI is all set to launch its logo and official website of Agriculture Journalists Association of India, which will held tomorrow from 4 p.m. onwards. The chief guest of this program will be Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Purushottam Rupala, where he will be talking about the current scenario of agri-journalism with the eminent personalities. National conference supported by APEDA on Agri, Food and Cold Chain 2022 will held tomorrow from 10 p.m. onwards at PhD House, New Delhi on the theme of Need for Diversion in Agriculture and Role for Food Process and Cold Chain Industry in Doubling the Farmer's Income, where Krishi Jagran will be the media partner at this event. Krishi Jagran Media House is always trying to do something new in the field of agriculture. In the view of that, FTG Farmer the Journalist program has started for the farmers from different parts of India to have a better knowledge on agriculture awareness. And today, Farmer the Journalist training session was held at 11 o'clock where spontaneous participation of farmers was seen. In this session, the reforms of the agriculture sector was discussed. As we promised, here is the quiz. Which Indian state produced the largest quantity of pulses? A. Maharashtra, B. Uttar Pradesh, C. Madhya Pradesh, D. Rajasthan. Do let us know your answers on this number 8800023204. We will wait for your answers. Till then, keep watching Krishi Jagran Agribusiness News. Thank you.